Okay, so I want to talk about an experience that I had at church 2 Sundays ago. So I go to this beautiful church in Franklin, Tennessee called South Hall Church. And at our church, we have elders, just like most churches, right? And I had been gone from my church for a really long time, like, I don't know, maybe 5 years. And it was the church I got baptized in. It was the church that I really felt Jesus's presence in my space. And it changed my life. Anyways, so I'm at church and I remember faces like no other. And one of the elders from the church, he greets people, right? Like they come around the church and they will just be very warm and either like hug you or put their hand on you and say like, how are you? How can I pray for you? And this particular man came up to me, and he's an older man, probably in his like early 70s, put his hand on my shoulder and just said, welcome to church, how are you? And I looked at him and I said, you were at my baptism. And he didn't remember, but that's okay because he had seen so many baptisms, I'm sure like hundreds of baptisms, and didn't remember me. But I remembered him because during my baptism, something really cool that they do afterwards is they have all the elders of the church come around and surround you and pray for you. And I asked them to pray for my future husband, whoever that would be, and that he would be able to come alongside me and love me and me do the same for him. And so they did, and it was so powerful and so meaningful for me and my life. And I had come from a lot of just like sadness in my life, and I was a really broken person before I found Jesus. And And so anyways, so going to church this past 2 Sundays ago, he put his hand on me, and all of a sudden I felt this like rush of warm. All I can think about is like somebody, like you walked in a sauna. It felt like that. It felt like his hand on me, and then I felt like a sauna. And I started feeling like the presence of Jesus again. And then his daughter walked up to me, and she said a prayer for me. And then she and I didn't know each other, but she knew things about me that I didn't even tell her. And this is in the Christian church. And after that experience, I was so, I'd never felt like that before with people in person, right? Like I had never had an experience like that. And all I can think of, it's the like Holy Spirit. I don't know. But since then I've felt so different. I've felt like, like I have this like inherent like love and sensitivity for like everyone. And I don't know if it's just like increased empathy. I don't know what happened, but if y'all have had this happen to you and you know what I'm talking about, please help me understand it. It was a good experience, but transformative for sure. So let me know. I hope you're having a good evening.